Hey everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope doing well. I really am not in the mood to do any recording or trophy hunting tonight. I would just like to chill, so I'm playing a game that I've not played in, well, I did play it a couple of years back when they released some free content, but it didn't get my hooks into me again. I only played it for a little bit and then I put it down again. But I just feel like playing this tonight because it's been, I don't want to say a rough couple of days / weeks / whatever, but right now I just want to chill. So let me just turn the volume down a bit here. I don't have great control over OBS tonight because I'm running this full screen, but that's just something I'll deal with. Yeah, I've never streamed this before, I think, and this is an MMO. It is definitely not the sort of content that I play and make, but this is a game that I started playing when it went free to play in the late 2000s. I don't recall exactly when it happened, 2009 perhaps. And it's the only MMO that I've actually sunk any time into. I am still technically a filthy free-to-player. That is, I've unlocked everything through grinding. But I do have a premium account. I'm not going to show that to you here. I don't want you to see my account name. I have a premium account, so I've got a whole bunch of characters. And this one here, this guy, this lovely female stout dwarf from Mordor, is someone who I rolled last night, and I played a little bit yesterday. And I just want to play this game again because I don't want to say I love it, but it is something that I find very, very cozy. And I think that's what I need in my life right now. Yeah, anyone watching this, feel free to say hello, ask me any questions about the game, say hello to me, ask me why I'm not recording Gabriel Nice or anything else. I still feel a bit sick. When I'm feeling up to it, I'll get that recording done, I promise. Alright, so as far as my character goes, I started over here. During the tutorial, I somehow teleported from here to here, all the way to Ered Luin in the east, west, whatever. I can never get east and west right, but all the way on the west. And last time I played this game, basically I tapped out around Minas Tirith. I got through Gondor, we reached the walls there, and that's where the game lost me. So all of the stuff that I've added, this stuff on the right, that thing there, everything north of South Mirkwood here, including this stuff, the Yondershire, which is somewhere over here if I can actually click that bloody thing, this zone, Cardaland and Swanfleet, and the angle of whatever the hell it's called. I've never seen those areas, so I am looking forward to just chilling and checking those out. I won't get there tonight. Basically, I just want to finish off Ered Luin tonight, do all the deeds, get all the... I still call them turbine points, but they're called LOTRO points, do all the deeds, and get our character up to about level 15 or so. I am a Rune-keeper, which means that I can heal and do DPS at the same time. Well, I can't do it at the same time. I'm very good at one of them at once, but then to switch, I need to turn my achievement to neutral and then start building on the other side. It makes sense later, I promise. And apparently this city's got a couple of problems. An elf prince has been kidnapped. The elves down south, down here, are blaming the dwarves at the north. And we're stuck in the middle and we need to help. Because that's what we do, we're the main character, there are no other characters. Alright, what quests do you have for me, fellas?
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Something about a person called Gilia Goldtongue. He's a great warrior. He went north to visit the Dower Hands, and he's probably dead. No one's heard from him. Spoilers, he's dead. I've played this thousands of times at this point, grinding turbine points. Wondering what sort of MMO this is. It's very much a theme park MMO. Get quest, collect 10 mushrooms, come back.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Something goblins. The flow of the river. We tried to fix the river earlier. That river was blocked with that bridge. but it's been caused by goblins, and now we need to murder the goblins because, you know, that's a sort of questy thing that we can do. And find the canal west of here, just past the hills. The goblins have a camp west of their makeshift dam. Can do. Right, what do you want? This one's a high-level quest, if I remember.
Greetings, friend. Will you
13.
lend me your ear?
White's to the north. Something Witch King. Take this elf stone to Glimmer. He dwells now in the ruins to the northeast of Gondamon. Gondamon is where we are right now. At the southern end of the Grimwater, so he's somewhere around there, northeast of Gondamon. Actually, that's the third gear. That's White Country. Yeah, let's go and murder some goblins first. And I believe you three just want me to kill the local wildlife.
Will you stay and speak with me a
You want
moment?
some pelts, so you want me to murder some wolves? Can do.
Greetings, traveler. Will
You want me
stay
to
a
murder
moment?
some dour hands because outsourcing your assassinations is much easier than doing it yourself. So we're going that way to check out this guy who went to negotiate and is probably dead. They've built a small camp to the north of here in the hills. Here with you lot.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
And this guy wants us to kill the local bear populace for meat. Right, so now that we've got a ton of quests, let's go murder a bunch of enemies. And that basically is the entire game. Well, actually, I can mine this copper deposit first. I see a bat, let's murder it. The goblins. I believe there's a camp up here somewhere. I don't really like the fire spec for the Rune-keeper. The lightning spec is very quick, very snappy, but fire is, it's a little bit more delayed. Oh, excuse me. Like I've got inductions here. I have to wait, and I really haven't learnt my rotations yet. And that's the canal being blocked there. I don't think we need to unblock that, we just need to murder everyone around it. And you probably can't see it, but what's happening is, as I'm doing attacks, this meter is moving to the left. Everything happens very quickly at the moment because we're a noob and we're taking out very low level enemies. See here that this meter is building. And then it slowly decays if I do nothing. Basically, that increases the power of my attacks. And when I hop out of combat, it depletes back to the center. It goes the opposite direction for healing. That won't stay there because I'm out of combat and it's going to immediately reset. Where is this goblin camp? Oh, not somewhere around here. Need one more pelt, please. Not sure how you survived that long, but okay. We've collected our pelts. I need to find some more goblins. Where are the goblins? Somewhere in the center here. I did not think they were here, but okay. Alright. Lots of wolves. The wolf leader. I think the camp might be below me. Alright, let's attack the leader. I might survive this. Game. Oh. That's because you have a DOS on you, that doesn't work. I'm in trouble. I'm not. So I've now got a deed for missing enemies. Gotta do that at some point. He's breaking out of it because I'm putting a DOS on him with that fire attack. Like so. Right, I know there's stuff down there, and that's a very dangerous area, but I thought there was a goblin camp up here. Am I just imagining that? I've definitely murdered 90 goblins in here, so I don't need to worry about that particular deed. Where can I find myself a bunch of spoilers and a trapper? Am I really going down there? I am. And that's the watchtower of Gondamon over there. And I've got to go down here. Just going to turn that down a bit more because I can see OBS is spiking. And yes, even though I'm level 11, I have a horse. I've bought a whole bunch of stuff on the store by now, and basically every tune that I start gets the journeyman riding trays and a bunch of horses automatically. Not sure what to think of that flag though. I don't even know where this one came from, what expansion I purchased or was given to buy for free, is my words, that gave me that particular horse. Alright, the trapper is down, I just need 2 more spoilers. Anyone here? Yep, there's one there. I say I don't want to go here, but I have to go in here to do the exploration deeds. There's a bunch of places in here that I need to tag for the deed. Alright, what that would do. Let's go back to Gondamon. When I talk about deeds, I'm talking about this lovely book here, which has 1,000,001 things to do. Basically, if we knock off deeds in various locations, we're in Ered Luin right now. If we do things like complete certain numbers of quests, defeat certain enemies, explore certain places, blah blah blah. And if we do that, we'll get some LOTRO points for them, which allows me to buy stuff. Shaggy, how you doing? Went looking for your old LOTRO character recently, you think it was deleted? Oh no. They shut down a whole bunch of servers, and maybe got lost there, but I thought you could transfer your characters out. What character did you play? I have to know.
Greetings.
We've murdered the wolves. They're happy about that. I've murdered your goblins.
Well met.
You're happy about that. Who wants what? You want to teach me about crafting? I'm not going to do that. You want to do crafting? I don't care. Those are the only 2 quests that I did. Guessing so. Let's go north and have a chance at the Dow Hands. I can't remember the class name, but it was a Hobbit music band back when the game released. When the game released, holy shit. I only jumped in when, what are these? That's festival related, I think. When the game released, that would have been 2007 or so, and that would have been about 3 years before I jumped in. The Hobbit music band would have been a minstrel. Which meant that you played as a healer. I'm impressed. You bought the physical copy in store from Harvey Norman, holy crap. Yeah, I can tell you right now the game is completely unrecognizable from when it launched. In terms of content and a lot of the, quite frankly, shit that they've added in the meantime. Found half a dozen unused time cards a few years back, tried to give them to a streamer, but the game had already changed owners twice at some point, at that point. I don't know if Turbine did the original release, but when I picked it up when it went free to play, it was Turbine, and then over the last couple of years or so, it has switched to Standing Stone Games. Yeah, time cards have not been a thing since this game went free to play, I think. And I think the servers are really struggling right now because they're doing a massive promotion where much of the stuff is available for free. And by much of the stuff, I mean basically everything except inventory slots and whatnot. If someone starting the game right now, you'd have a problem with inventory space for sure. But there is a shitload of content available now. That helmet. I cannot wear that. You redeemed the code. Nice. I redeemed it as well, and it's going to be about a year before I see us. Do something, please. Out of here. How are we looking on class deeds for today? Fiery Reticle is not done. I really want to get that one done before I switch back to Lightning. Wrath of Flame is done. Yeah, let me just get Fiery Reticle done, and then I'm going to switch back to Lightning. This build sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but I prefer the other one. Yeah, honestly, your old character, if you haven't played him since 2008 or so, I would not even bother trying. You're gonna log in and be greeted by an absolute wall of shit. That didn't kill you? Wow. Alright, where's the shield? The shield's down there, I believe. Level 12. So I'll toss in one of those. Let's start grinding that. There we go. You said you want a piece and we gave you peace. Rest in peace. Haha. How funny, clever, and original. Set fire to him from here. Let's grab your shield. And we need to bring that back to Gondamon as proof that the Peace Emissary has met a dreadful end. Meantime, as I go back, I'd like to murder a few more bears. Easy will do. Okay, I think I'm actually done with Fiery Ridicule tonight. Yep, that one's done. I don't think there's more that I need to do under the fire tree, so let me switch back over to Solitary Thunder. Actually, let me just... some decent stuff here. Let me just do that first. Switch back. Alright, what do I want? Base is useful. Red chance is useful. Shocking Touch is... which one's Shocking Touch? It's that one. That one's not great. That one's basically my mez. Really? You want me to fucking do that first? Spent nothing refunding traits. Hopefully it remains that way. Maybe Crit Defense is a better choice. Cutting Remarks. This is all very much just stat based. That is the Fulgurite's Runestone. We can put that down and that's an AoE. We also got Thunderous Words, but I want the Runestone. Right, is everything where I think it is? Yes. Right, where did that bear go? Oh wait, I killed it, never mind. Yeah, with lightning, it doesn't look as good, but I can move around as I'm using it. Just looking for some bears in this white region here. Let's put this down. New deed. So that's something else I need to do in addition to everything else that I need to grind. We're going that way later, so I can probably find more bears at that time.
Greetings, traveler.
Yep, I murdered your dour hands. Let me grab a new weapon. And that is for 20 quests in the Ered Luin. 10 LOTRO points. I'm rich. Right, sir, I found your shield.
What do you want? Come and stay a moment.
Ah, but now you want me to murder them. You're too old to fight them, so I have to do it for you. Story of my life. So I've got 2 quests at the Elf Ruins, near where the whites are. May as well go do both of those at the same time. Let's get rid of that. There's a 3rd gear somewhere around there. I need to murder a bunch of bears along the way. You'll do. Come on, please. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a one-shot because firstly that skill is quite good, but secondly I was pretty much fully charged. Back up, let's murder you. Killing them young. The Elf Ruins. Right, you two want things, everyone wants things, but I need to talk to you first. Something Elfstone. Don't remember what this was about. Something about the whites.
Swilad Melon.
I don't speak Elvish. Evil whites roam the barrows to the northeast of your home. Well, if you just look in that direction, you see a couple of dots there. Those are whites. Well, actually, no, it's a hill bear, but whatever. They're very close nearby. But you should know that.
And well met.
Okay, there's another dour hand encampment to the north. Cautious, going will not be easy within the walls of that encampment. We need to murder someone. Seems like we're doing a lot of murdering in this game. What's your deal?
Mind my words, traveler.
Been sullied by the dour hand dwarves, possibly our dwarves as well. Half-orcs and Krebin. Wicked spiders have turned up. That's good, we can take out the spiders, they're going to count towards the deed. Seek out the evil spiders, drive them from their lairs, can do. And you're also talking about spiders again. We need to collect spinnerets for whatever reason. Collect the sticky spinnerets that they use to ensnare their victims. Why? I should just say destroy them, not collect them and bring them back.
Might you lend me an ear?
Something about disputes. He has a friend who doesn't believe there are whites, so we need to bring proof back of killing a white. Cool.
Might you lend me an ear?
Friend of yours struck out to a grove and now he's gone lost and now we need to help him. Something about a spider lair. You're telling me to take the long way around the pause? Where's the fun in that? Alright, well, we'll work through these in order. Let's assassinate someone first. We've got to come back in here at some point to get an instance, I think. As part of the epic. Alright, there's about 50 of them, but one of me. I think I'll be okay. There he is. How about you fellas? Ah, that's a stun. Okay. Good to know. And they actually attack it. I have played as an arcade before, but it's been a very long time. I don't have anything that can interrupt inductions yet, I think. But he was about to heal himself. I don't think I have a thing to help against that. Right, we don't need to do anything else here at the moment, but I suspect we'll be coming back there shortly. Don't ask me how I know that. So, dude went to make peace with the Dower Hands. He died. We went back. This guy came here and said, yep, speak to this guy. This guy said, kill that guy. And now we can return to the original place and say, your dude has been avenged. Cool. Still a better story than The Last of Us Part 2. The third gear is up there, but I think I'll wait for that, because I'm pretty sure we can get that again during the instance. We have spiders coming up, whites coming up perhaps? Yeah, the whites are a little bit further away than I thought. And they're above my level. But only by one. That's fine. I'm just looking for a trophy. Yeah, apart from that mez, I don't have any interrupts yet. I'll take that spider out. I need spiders. Spider Slayer. Just want to see if he talks about killing some more whites. I've got a feeling he might.
Well met.
There's something not right with that skull. Uh-oh, what have we done? What have we done?
Come and stay a moment.
There are legends about these old bones. Some say they're moved about by fellow spirits from a distant age. Something. Perhaps the elf, brave enough to keep vigil here. He's right here, dude. He's literally right there. He's 10 steps away. Maybe more, but you know. You're a dwarf. Maybe it's about 20 or so. But he's right here. I will show him the skull. What do I need to do with this?
Swilad Melon.
Easiest quest ever.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
215 XP for doing nothing. Bring the elf stone to the standing stone and defeat its guardian. That was the stone that we brought earlier. This is 4 levels above, but I think I'll be okay. What do I need to do? Bow seal for Ered, perhaps all of Middle-earth. It's a frigging white dude, it's fine. Take the elf stone into the barrows, place it upon the larger standing stone. It is a white stone near a ruined building. The elf stone bears such a virtue that may cause that grace of will of which I spoke to be drawn forth, and you must confront it. Summon the boss, kill the boss. Got it. Maybe that's what I should have titled the stream. Homicidal maniac murders everything in Middle-earth. Just muting myself there so I can cough. It's not that one, it's somewhere around here. Actually, the third gear's in here, isn't it? The third gear is in a chest in the ruins of an ancient crypt. Okay. I'm a dumbass. I know they haven't redone this zone, but I've got to admit I do not recall this. Stun and immediately break the stun. Well, actually, no, it's not a stun, it's a daze. Alright, there it is. Hold still, fellas. The gear has been found. Can I open that? Oops. Hold still. A bunch of stuff that I'll never use. Awesome. Don't remember what's in there. Yeah, if nothing else, I just want to get all of the quests, or all the deeds done in Ered Luin tonight. Grinding up those points. Yeah, that lightning is a stun. This quick touch is a mez. Alright, so let's set down the elfstone and see what happens. Green elfstone glitters in your hand. I can't read, I'm dying. Immune to that. Alright, well that seemed fairly easy. Let's go find ourselves some spiders, some spinnerets, whatever the hell they are, and a missing cook. I believe it's in that structure over there. Need to take out Hendravel, or however you pronounce that. Nice. There's barrow iron here already? Okay, that I don't remember. Where's our cook? He's all the way over here, okay. He's much further in than I thought he would be. Yeah, okay, he's at the back end of this spider-infested area here. as well murder those spiders. Mother, huh? I just found another player. It's possible that they're doing this quest right now. Right, so spinnerets appear to be loots from the spiders. Nothing complicated about that. Alright, you. What's your deal?
Pray, do not leave yet.
I just picked up some good armor. Let me... No, I can't equip that. Do I have anything I can equip? Nothing. The curse of being an RK who can only carry light armor. Please help me escape from these horrible spiders. I was gathering herbs. Sure you were. You were just out here smoking because you were afraid the parents would find you.
Hear me out, traveler. I need your aid.
Quest sharing, don't care. I don't have a fellowship. I play alone. I suppose I better try and keep this guy alive. Spiders? Check out my lightning. That dude is still there. That there is someone's pet. I want to say Rune-keeper, or sorry, Lawmaster, but I don't know for certain. Right, we've murdered enough spiders to do the quests. I have these things called deeds, and the deeds require that I murder more. There will most likely never be enough for the deeds. Hold up, dude. You run away from me, you deserve to die. Anyone else? Yes. Right, are you done? Oh, come on. Right, he has been rescued. Didn't even have to turn a quest in for that. You'll be fine from here? Yeah, just ignore the spider that I'm battling, ignore that bear over there. Ignore anything else here. You're not going to make it. You are not going to make it back to Gondomon from here. No, never mind. Alright. Really need to grind out some heals. Where's my heals for tonight? I can only do so much of this before the game says, no, you're going too fast, slow down. Do the rest another day. Let's just find some Krebin and some spiders to murder on the way back. Also desperately need to find some copper deposits because I need to level up my prospecting. It's either that or I spend money on the auction house, and I don't want to do that just yet. So I'm relatively poor. I have no gold. Where am I going? Going back here and then back to Gondomon, and then I've got to go all the way back to Thorin's Gate. But I'll be taking a horse for that, and then taking a break, walking away from the computer, grabbing a drink, and then coming back. A level 16 Mariner. I've not played as a Mariner. A Mariner is one of the two classes that I added relatively recently. The other one being the Brawler. I have not unlocked those, and I'm not going to show you the stores that show the unlock, because that will show my account name. And don't get me wrong, I've got a very secure password on my account, but I would prefer that not being common knowledge. It's not my name or anything, I just don't want people knowing it. Should be using my heals. While I'm running and not riding, I should be using my heals. Grind the mouse. Alright fellas, I've dealt with all your problems. The wise is dead.
Well met.
Kebab, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. This is most definitely not your Hitman stream. We've accomplished a great deed. Yeah, whatever. Gonna give me a fancy hat? That thing looks so ugly. Vitality, durability, none of this matters at this point, to be very clear. At least playing Heroic ++ or whatever.
What can I do for you?
I murdered a bunch of spiders. Cool.
What can I do for you?
And I brought back their sticky remains because reasons. Don't understand why. I don't even know why you want them. You're doing research on them. You can promise nothing. Alright, whatever. We're done here, so let's walk back to Gondomon. I'll level this up along the way. And then I need to go back to Thorin's Hall. Yeah, what's going on? I'm just chilling tonight. I used to play this game a long time ago, about a decade ago. A little bit more than a decade ago when it went free to play. Really got into it. And I haven't played it in God knows how long, but I saw the news recently that they were making more of their content free for a period. And by that I mean you have to log in and claim a code or something, so I've done that. And just for the hell of it, I feel like rolling a new character. So I just feel like chilling tonight. You're not a Krebin. I can still murder you. I'll take that copper. Yeah, I really got into this. I wrote some fan fiction back in the day. As Frodo and Co were trying to escape the Shire, they were camped on the side of the road hiding in the bushes. Hiding from the Black Riders, and Sam's like, "Mr. Frodo, no!" But the temptation was too great, and Frodo leapt out of the bushes and quickly ran towards the rich tin deposit before someone else could loot it. And a shadow fell upon him, and that was the end of the story. How much more copper do I need? I needed a lot of copper. 9, holy shit. That's depressing. So many noobs around here.
At your service and your families.
Yep, murdered the bears, we're all safe, cool. And what is that? Hero of Ered Luin, 15 LOTRO points. For completing a certain number of quests. 30, I think. So yeah, I want to try and get this done tonight if I can, although I don't know if I'll be able to get it done within 2 hours, playing the way that I'm playing right now. Basically, I've got to do exploration deeds, which involve exploring the Dwarven strongholds, places of the dwarves, done that. The Elf Ruins, further down, and Wrath Tarag, which is a very dangerous area. I don't want to die in there before I reach level 20. And Slayer, I need to murder brigands, Hendravale, Boil, whatever, spiders, and wolves. And that will give me money, like actual literal money that I can spend in the store. It's either that or I pull up my credit card. Right. I killed him. Are you happy now?
What do you want?
I've slain the villain. You feel no pleasure. Once again, better than Last of Us Part 2.
Might you lend me an ear?
What are you doing now? Last major Dwarven holding in Ered Luin is the Revenport of Kelladul. This thing here. I want me to plunder the place. That seems very dangerous, but okay. Another Brother Sorrow.
Will you help me?
Younger dwarf who now risks his own life. He's somewhere towards Kelladul. Yeah, we can probably help him out. And we get our first major quest here. Gondamon to Breetown.
Will you help me?
We've done good. There's a whole wide world out there for you to explore. Go east until the Blue Mountains are far behind. We're going to Bree, the mayor of the town. And that's a ways off because we need to pass through Yonder Shire, which I've never been in. They added that area. Then we need to pass through the Shire. Actually, let me do it this way. So we need to come down here, go through the Yonder Shire. Don't know what this area is about. Go through the Shire. Very familiar with this area. It's the Hobbit starting area. And through Breeland. And somewhere in the middle of all that shit is Breetown. And the mayor's somewhere in there. Along with the prancing pony. Alright. Right now though, are we done with our healing? Yes. So I can give a goal to speak to this guy. This is the epic, the main quest. And then we're going there next. Right now though, I need to go back to Thorin's Gate and I can teleport. My milestone is there, but I don't want to do that. Much rather have a chat to the stable master. And take this moment to stretch my legs. This is basically how I played it as a free-to-player.
Greetings, traveler.
You don't get swift travel as a free-to-player, and this character doesn't have it. The only way to get swift travel is to subscribe briefly. You don't have to subscribe for very long, just for, you know, a day and then you can cancel it. But what I would do is I'd basically try and organize what I was doing at home around traveling. So I'd click, yep, travel here, and then reach that destination, go, yep, travel here, and I'd find something else to do around the house. Housework, cleaning up, actual work, etc. That's basically how I play this game. Anyway, I need to go to Thorin's Gates, so let's go. And I'll grab myself some water and I'll BRB. If I was smart about this, what I would have done is set my milestone at Gondamon so that I don't need to make the return journey. What is that? Reduced awareness. Your awareness of your surroundings has been reduced somewhat in order to help reduce a heavy processing load on the server. Once the server returns to normal processing levels, your awareness will be returned to normal. Chat, I don't know what's going on. It's a joke based on awareness, whatever. I'd like to dismount. Oh, the server is chugging. They must have a lot of new players. Or a lot of returning players, because I've got a feeling the game may be about to crash. Until that time, you'll not see objects as far away as you're accustomed to. Objects are larger than they may appear, I promise, girl. And may notice objects popping into view suddenly as you move about the landscape. Yeah, it is struggling tonight. Yep, everyone's rubber banding. Oh boy. This might be the end of the stream right here. CP's didn't do that right now. Yeah, it thinks I've gone inside, but I haven't loaded. Oh boy. Oh shit. Yeah, it's chugging. $64-bit service for the win, am I right? Alright, before I've brought back the third gear. He's trying to figure out how to open this thing and he's telling me to get gearboxes or whatever. It fits too easily. You wonder if you made a mistake. There are 2 more gears to find. Where are they? Can't use those, so I'll take whichever one's worth more.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
4th gear was kept in Thorin's halls. The Dower Hands took it when they left. It's in a chest in Kellador. What a coincidence. That's where I need to go next. Not sure exactly where you'll find us, but it's well guarded. Joy. Let me just offload some of my crap here. Also, I'd like to walk back just so I can get some more copper ore. I really want to get the first level prospecting done.
I am at your service.
All of this stuff means something for someone, but right now I don't really care. I'll unpack those. I need money. Well, actually, I don't need the money. I've got an Oz who is rich. My Dwarven champion is still rich, I promise. I don't know if I'm going to go into metalsmithing at all, but I may as well read that. I don't think I want forestry or whatever it's called. That's what Oz are for. Where's the recipe? There it is. I don't want to get rid of the tasks just yet, and I don't want to get rid of the that's the same thing. What am I thinking? I can get rid of junk items, but I don't want to get rid of task items just yet. I really do need to purchase some of those carryalls, but they're expensive. Like real money expensive. Just gotta wait for a sale and then go for them. I just sold silver ore. I'll buy that back. Gassy, I'm also a jeweler. I'll take that silver ore back, thank you. Can't use it yet, but it'll come in handy. Get rid of that gift box. We do not need that. No. Rather manually rearrange it until I know what that button does. This area is running fine, but the exterior is chugging.
Greetings.
Bolts. Can I add more space yet? Yes. It's either that or 195 points. That's much cheaper. So much crap here I don't need. Still don't know what that, well, I vaguely know what that is. But it's something they added when they redid the legendary system, and I don't think I've ever used it. I'm looking forward to getting back to Moria, apart from the fact that I love that place, but I do recall getting back there a couple of years ago and looking at the legendary weapon system and thinking, what the fuck have they done? It's nothing like it used to be. And I've got no idea if it's an improvement or not. Right, I'll go back manually because I need to find some more copper ore on the way. I need to get that up to 200 at least. I need 72, 72, 72, 144. I need to get that up to 200 and then up to 400, I think. So I need a lot more copper ore here, and I'm not convinced I'm going to find it. There's one ahead of me. Every 2 we pick up here represents 1 ingot, which is 8 experience. More than anything about this game, I just love exploring the landscape. Just wandering around. It's just so chill. And one day when I get up to level 150 or so, we'll be able to walk all the way from Ered Luin, past Bilbo's house, all the way to the gates of Mordor. Still don't know if they'll expand that area up there. Right now that leads to a dead end. There's a lot of ways I can go. There's also an elf refuge all the way up here. That path leads nowhere. Maybe it'll lead to the havens later. I'm very worried about all the copper that I've not picked up. I thought there used to be loads more. I make a trip between here and Thorin's Gate, and I don't know about exact numbers or anything, but you could find a lot more resources than what I've picked up. There's one here. $13.8, that's still not enough. What is that? 88, 96, 104. Plus 72 is less than 200. Right, so I hear there's one of them rangers hanging out around here somewhere. We'll find him in just a moment. Hello. 80, 88. I think 2 more deposits will do us. Wolves. Let's murder some wolves. Once again, these are things demanded by the deed log. It's not my fault, I swear. On the road, there he is there. So the elven refuges are to the south here, over those hills. More resource, yes please. And he's that. It's 120, 128. Is that enough? Is that math? 32, 64, 128, 130, 200. That's exactly the amount that I need to finish that off. Need more though, as always. Hey fellas. They're probably multi-boxing. They're definitely multi-boxing. Looks like that. Alright. I hear you're a ranger.
What can I do for you?
And this is the epic story, so this is the main story of the Lord of the Rings Online. Elves and dwarves living as laymen in Ered Luin is worse than keeping a lynx kitten and a wolf pup in the same house. And I hope you don't take offense by saying so. I don't. Puppies and lynxes are awesome. Interests of maintaining peace, blah blah. You respect the dwarves' wishes and arrange for the rescue of the elven prince. Do not want to bear the burden of our rescue ending in failure. The ranger does not have the luxury of refusing. If I were to refuse, the elf prince's life will be forfeit. I'll organise the attempt if you will help me.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Of course you will. Shouldn't have skipped that. Whatever.
Greetings.
What's the text on that? Yep, you heard about his capture. The elves remember the treachery of the Dowerhand dwarves 600 years ago, which we saw, and did not easily recognise the difference between dwarves. That's racist. The short reign of Thrain and his son Thorin in Ered Luin was marked by grudging peace, blah blah blah, and he's going to help us rescue the elf. Cool. Who can I kill?
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
You want me to collect a bow from this Keladul port again, so we can go down there later. You're a failure, you're an embarrassment, yep, you're terrible. I'll go find your bow. You.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
We found a lynx. Poor thing was torn up mightily by some Hendravale. I think I murdered multiple cousins of yours, just saying. She left Lisa behind her. We're both too battered to save the cubs ourselves. Let's go save the cubs. Let's go check out the abandoned bear den and find the cubs. The real reason I want to do that though is because it is surrounded by Kremen and I need to murder them for the deed. There's an ulterior motive behind everything I do, chat, and it mostly involves murder. Not that. Why are you here? Brigand Slayer is done. Needs to do advanced. Alright, let's summon some enemies. Let's look in here. Are there any cubs in here? Yeah, the plaintive mewing of a hungry, frightened lynx cub. Get scared. Need to murder birds, but I killed all the birds already, damn it. I thought that would spawn more. Oops, didn't mean to murder you. From memory though, these guys spawn pretty quickly. At least I hope they do. Level 15. What is Word of Exaltation? A bubble that briefly increases morale. One class, I'll spend that in a sec. Requires healing achievements. So what I have to do with this to make it work is I have to... I went to do that. Lost it immediately. I want to murder these dudes. Someone's nearby and they're going to take my kills if I'm not careful. Also, we have a resource over there, unless that's what the guy came here for. I heard hooves, damn it. So basically, in order to use this skill, I need healing achievements. See, it pops up there and disappears. I need to get into battle, start healing, and then it starts moving towards the green, and then I can use this. Like so, and that's basically a bubble that gives me some temporary hit points. I'll check on the cub in a sec. I need to murder some dudes first. This is basically the last place before I go south to murder these birds and get the deed done. I think. Could be wrong. Alright. I used my soothing words to coax the frightened cub from the safety of its den. There it is. I've collected it. Cool. Let me just put that one here. Oh, we're nearly done. I only need 60 now. Wow. 20 and 40. Cool.
Well met, friend.
Right, the lynx cub is trying to murder the dwarf. Seems appropriate. It's hungry, which means...
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
I mean, I just murdered a shitload of bears. Can't we give it some bear meat? If you can find a rabbit carcass, if you have trouble hunting a live one, you have a string of rabbit traps scattered in the woods, not far to the east and west. I passed by one of those traps earlier. Looking for a rabbit. Don't know if doing that advances that deed unless it hits something. Let me check. Where is it? Use any runestone. Let me check that one as well. Right, we have the rabbits. Yeah, okay, it doesn't need to hit anything, I just need to use it. May as well grind that out as well. We have copper to our north. Challenger of Gothmog, we have a level 150 here, level capped.
At your service and your families. Come and stay a moment, friend.
You want to make a remedy by collecting sharp thistle plants. To the north of the cabin, really? I don't even like cats, Chad. I'm a dog person. Destination Breeland. What is that? You are well on your way to becoming a hero of Middle-earth. It doesn't feel like it. I feel like I'm murdering everyone. It's time to head for Bree. Do that and laser. I don't even think we get experience for that. Let's just kill a few more of these. Yeah, that level 150 is probably here to either roleplay or he's just doing some quests, or she's just doing some quests to knock off the LOTRO points. I mean, Challenger of Gothmog, for Christ's sakes. I'm not even sure I know what that is, but I know it's impressive. Whereas me, I'm just a, what am I? I'm of the 7 stars, which means I've had the game for 7 years. Woohoo. Should be almost done. Yeah, there's one more to go. Don't know why I'm getting rid of those. I'll need to get rid of them again in 2 seconds. Just gotta find one more bird. You'll do. Slightly overkill, but I don't care. More copper over to our left. Wisdom has leveled up. I don't understand how the traits work now. I used to understand this very well, but now I've got no idea. I should slot that. I should probably slot Compassion as well, even though I don't want that to level. A bit late there, game, but okay, thank you. I murdered all the birds and it's only just giving me my money now. Like actual money. I'm just going to level here. Physical, no. Honesty. Tactical, yes please. Right. It's getting very dark. Where is this ranger and his dwarf and his lynx cub? Another filthy noob.
I am at your service.
Right, he's brewing something.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
You're telling me to feed the lynx mother. You can't do it yourself. It drank it all. That was so bad that it's running off into the woods, never to be seen again. Okay, never mind.
Greetings, traveler.
Apparently this stuff is good for cats. Hasn't run off. Awesome. The cat has been fixed. Alright, let's do this quest and then we'll check out the dock down there. Then I've got to go all the way back to Thorin's Hall to drop off the gear. And then I've got to find the 5th gear. I don't recall where that is. By that, I mean I know it's in the center somewhere here, which is dreadful. I could well die if I go in there.
How can I be of service?
Alright, it'll be a difficult task. We'll have to fight our way through a gauntlet of sturdy dour hands. Yep, it's good. I'm very good at murdering
The
things.
Ranger Langlass prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Avothal from the clutches of the treacherous dour hands.
We can do this.
We must hurry.
I'll just turn the volume up a fraction, just looking at OBS. Yeah, let's go with that.
We must hurry.
Hey fellas. So back in the day, I don't know if these quests were intended to be done by fellowships. Groups of 3 or whatever. This is certainly easy enough that we can solo it with this guy helping us. Golden Gas, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping this always. There's more birds in here. I've murdered all the birds that I need to murder. Where's my... We're in an instance, never mind. I was looking for my difficulty indicator, but it's not there. Wants to rest here? No, we have pressing matters, we need to go.
They know we are here.
Fighting will be worse? Fine by me. They're all gonna die. Am I a Lord of the Rings fan? I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I know a lot about it. Come on, dude. How many more brigands do I need to kill? Lots. Let us pause, get your bearings. Do I have to? I'd much rather just go in here and do this. It's not like we're in any trouble. Once again, I think I'll be fine, dude, but really.
You are a boon companion.
I'm a boon companion, confirmed. Can I murder you here, or do we murder you later? Deliver us the Elf Prince. Of course he's not here. He's in Kelador. How odd. I've got about 4 quests to do there already. Squallgrim Dowerhand. Name that you've not heard unless you played the intro. Your pets are coming? What pets? I murdered you before they could spawn.
Our efforts were for naught.
A waste of time and blood? Yeah, we gotta go to Kelador.
What can I do for you?
Let's go back. Alright, what next? Yeah, I was looking for that. It makes everything a little bit harder. I do less damage and whatnot, but it gives me some titles. There's another higher level that I could have taken, but I have not played this game in about a decade, and I didn't want to do that, so...
How can I be of service?
Yeah, that's actually something that I've added in the last 5 years or so, I think. I've not seen it before I rolled this tune. Distressing news. Dowerhand's one step ahead of us. Yep, the Elf Prince is hiding at the port. I'll take that one.
Stay a moment.
They control the port city. Blah, blah, blah. Cannot hope to attack it directly. We will need the help of one who knows the city. I know a dwarf, a longbeard named Svar, who is harbour master of the port. We will find him to the east of here. That all lines up pretty well. Okay. How are we looking tonight? I just need to use my runestone a bit more until that caps out. Love the film. It's good stuff, dude. I think a lot of people do. I mean, obviously it gained a lot of popularity when those films came out. Peter Jackson did good work along with everyone else involved in the production of those films. Use my words. And that's the pause. There's a lot of down hands in there. A lot of experience and a lot of progression towards my deeds. Alright, you.
Well met, friend.
That was the brother of the guy who got murdered earlier.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
And he just wants us to murder an arbitrary number of dwarves in that area as vengeance. Okay. That I can do, I'm very good at that.
Well met, friend.
What's this? So there's a ship coming to take him away. You overheard the guards at the gate saying the ship wouldn't be long in port. During the day you'll be too visible, but at night you need not be a burglar to sneak into Kelador undetected. You want to stay clear of the night watch or they'll raise the alarm. Okay, that one's done. Don't think I need to worry about any more skills tonight, having to use those to progress those deeds. Stay clear of the night watch, but where's the fun in that? If the night watch sees me, then they're going to raise the alarm, and that's going to give me more people to murder. Swimming carcass. Holy shit indeed. Hope you're doing well, dude. Who are you? Where's this guy on his bow? Isn't he right here? He had the stolen bow, never mind. Yeah, I think the last time I played this game properly was 2012 or so. 2013, 2012, don't know, but they made a whole bunch of stuff free again for a little while, and I thought, you know what, I may as well jump back in. Plus, I'm not in the mood to record anything or concentrate tonight. I just feel like having a good time. I need to talk to... Wait, what? Alright, fine, I'm going back. I completely misread that. Let's go rescue this elf prince. I need to do it with you because I'm not competent enough to do it myself.
Moved from the Dowerhand encampment to a ship preparing to depart for an unknown port in the north. His rescue is paramount to maintaining peace in Ered Luin.
Is it? I'm being told to watch out for the night watch. I'd much rather just murder them all. Really. I mean, it'll be quicker if I just murdered them all. That is a discovery for a deed. I think the chest is over here. Probably doesn't spawn on the instance. Probably needs to come back with the landscape. So we're making our way towards this boat. That apparently is where the elf prince is, and he's going to be shipped off. We'll never see him again, and Peace will reign between the elves and dwarves, but no. I've got to rescue this prick because reasons. Ah! Did I kill him quickly enough? I think so. What was that for? Scousing the dower hands. It's about 5 more cents in real currency. Give me my money, please. That's worth money. Give me money. And the server's playing up tonight. Normally this is instant. There we go. Give me my money which I can spend on stuff in the store. Thank you. Right, you.
Praise Elbereth, one who might be of help.
I'm a dwarf. Do you recognize that I'm not a dower hand? Are you racist? All the elves are racist, chat. The captain will return soon. Untie my hands, we need to escape. Okay, we get to murder people on the way out. That I can do.
The shadow has risen.
You're getting me out of here already, but we... Fucking game. Alright, Skorgrim has assembled an army of goblins. Yeah, we saw that earlier within Rath Tarag, that's in the center. The goblin army will not long remain within that narrow pass. Yep, they're gonna break out and murder us all. Alright, let's get out of here.
May Gavanen.
I don't know exactly how you escaped, but well done. Right, I found your bow.
Woe to me. Might I take a moment of your time?
But you don't want it back. You may still be a Dallon to the south of Gondomar. You want me to go to the elves. You're a disappointment to your own folk? Yep, you're terrible. You're a disappointment to Langless. You're a disappointment to me.
Greetings.
You're a disappointment to everyone in your life. He is safe. Promise the peace is much closer. Yep, we rescued the elf prince. Cool. We must defeat Skorgrim Dowerhand and end his menace. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. We're gonna get fucking murdered, dude.
Would you do something for me?
I don't remember this. Three peoples of Ered Luin must unite. Okay, the elves and dwarves are getting in bed together. Goblins have mustered. Journey to the outskirts, the valley south of Gondomar. Speak with the dwarf there. He will have more instructions for you. Not yet. Need to go down here first. The server is struggling tonight, holy shit. Something that I need to do is I need to go over here. Because there is an exploration for the elves, which is kind of hard to get. It's out of the way. Just need to knock it off right now. But once again, we're nowhere near done. Let's go through there, grab the chest, murder a bunch of people on the way in, and murder a bunch of people on the way out. Then we're going to go back to Thorin's Hall, because I do want to finish off that quest chain. I've got to learn where the 5th gear is. I believe that's in the center. Then we're going to go after that. Then maybe, just maybe, we'll be done with the epic and the dwarf side of things. And then we can go to Bree, but we need to pass through the Yonder Shire and the Shire first. The whites can stay here. I'm not interested in killing them. There's no deed for killing them, so there's no point. You think I'm joking or being funny, but I'm not. Yeah, if you start as a dwarf, you start up in the top left area here at Thorin's Gate. If you're an elf, you start down here. You go through your quest lines and they both lead to that ranger. There is a tower directly ahead, which is a discovery. Let's go see if I can gather up some spiders. Is there a third one? 30 down, 60 to go. Gave me my 5 cents quickly that time. Yeah, we need to go here. That is an elf ruin. And there's, I think, 5 of these. That's also worth 5 cents. Can't go that way. The port is way to the south. I wish I'd done those quests before I rescued that asshole. How are we doing on the rest of the Slayer deeds? 3 more. Might as well add this to my tracker. Spiders shouldn't be an issue. There's a whole bunch in Rath-Tareg. Brigands, I don't know if there's any in the center. And we're sort of done up here now, so what I might do is I might kill 40 of them at the docks. Spiders will actually take a while. The wolves are going to be an issue, I think. I'm not surviving that fall. Well, I could survive that fall, but I'd rather not. No, that's safe, never mind. Just breaking my horse's legs. I just need to murder these dudes, do the explorations, and that's it. I can leave this place. Right, have at the assholes. Right, let's grab your treasure, which is just lying randomly around here for no good reason. Yeah, if I had good AoE DPS and heavy armor, I'll just run through and gather them all up like this. And then just AoE them down, but I don't have that. Although the Runestone does help. There's our 4th chest. The only reason I'm here now is to make some kills. 5 more. Right, you lot will do. Alright, let's just ride on out of here. Can you two stop me? Of course not. Alright, so we're going back to the Ranger Lodge. Then we're going all the way back to Ered Luin. Not Ered Luin, Thorin's Hall. I still want to find some more copper. Actually, talk to this guy first.
At your service and your families.
We know that his death is avenged. Yep, still a better story than Last of Us Part 2. And at this point I want to start looking for some bulls along the way in addition to copper deposits. I've got enough to craft my way up to Apprentice. So I need plenty more. And the server is chugging tonight, holy crap. No, the range is done. We're heading back to Gondomon. Yes, it is 10:12 PM local time where I am. But in game time, it is midnight. Yep. That goblin's waiting outside the walls just there. You need to die. I can't have you this close to the entrance. Alright. Sir, I've avenged your brother. I found the shield. Now I've plundered the port. What else do you want me to do? Are we done?
Greetings.
It ascended to Thorin's Hall. What a coincidence. That's where I'm going right now. Don't want that. That could be useful. That's the only thing I can use there. Everything else is for filthy captains and the like. Enduring leather shoes. I can't even wear those. What game is this? Oh, where did I get that? That's, I mean, it's not terribly helpful, but that is not something that normally drops. That's a rare drop. Alright, again, I'm not going to take the horse. I'm just going to... Oh, you know what? I'll set my milestone here so I don't have to make the journey back. Where is it? It's there. So I can now return to Gondomon here. That has a cooldown of 1 hour. But again, I just have to be careful about how I manage that and how I play the game. Let's go back up to Thorin's Hall and then we can teleport back down here. There might be some crafting and have a drink and take a break. Again, though, I'd really like some frigging copper deposits, please. Excuse me. Slowly dying. Nothing is showing up. Oh, there we go. I'll grab that one and then grab the one below. Really? Thank you. Hopefully that bear won't attack me. Good. Nowhere near enough. I basically need 75 ingots, and I've got 38 at the moment. So what, that's just over halfway there. But at least if I craft a princess, I can start mining barrow iron. Alright, let's go back to Thorin's Hall. The last time we were here, the game shat itself. Like I said, you have no awareness, the server's going down, everything's breaking. We had a hell of a time trying to get into Thorin's Gate. Another level 150 casually wandering by. I genuinely don't remember, or maybe they've added new things which incentivize high-level characters to come back to these places. I don't know if that's a thing or not. So I've just realized we're going to need to come back here again when we deliver the 5th gear. It's alright, I can swift travel down to Kellendim, we've got that at least, but swift travel everywhere else is disabled. Oh god, the server's chugging. Secret deep places, yep, you've been to Moria. Alright, I've got the 4th gear. What's next?
I am at your service.
Wait a minute, who was that? That's an elf quest. Get rid of that in a moment. Yep, you put that in. 1 gear left.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
I am level 15. Woohoo. I may now purchase a personal house. I've got a personal house. Really? 5th gear was placed in a chest hidden in the woods in eastern Horde Lynn. However, a brood of vicious spiders have made their place their lair. It's not in the center? You're telling me it's where we fought the spiders? Over here. Okay, that's kind of mind-blowing. What the fuck? What have I got? I have a mail. See, in my day, chat, we had to walk to a mailbox rather than, you know, opening your mail clients. You had to actually physically walk to a mailbox and open it up. Occasionally, the mailbox had a lock on it, and you'd have to check to see what was inside. You'd have to wait for the poster to come by, and I don't know where I'm going with that.
Stay a moment, friend.
You have something to offer me? No, I've got a house. Fuck off. My main has a house, really. Is there a mailbox in here? There is. Right, who wants me? A gift or a home? See, you know I own a home. Want a little something for your walls? No, I don't need a freaking, won't delete it yet, though. I do not need a painting for the wall. Yarn pressing matters. A letter is attached. Please read it and return to me quickly. Comes from our trainer in Bree and requests that you visit him at your earliest convenience. I have a trainer now, apparently. Scholar's Stare in Bree. I vaguely recall what that is, but they probably changed it about 5 times by now. Level 15 solo, that's in Bree, but we're not going to get there for a while. Right. I don't feel like offloading my shit, so let me just go back to Gondamon. I'm gonna craft all these ingots. Just sit back for a minute or two. It's probably about 3 minutes. I was smart. This is where I'd run an ad to try and stop Twitch from interrupting me elsewhere. There's here these things. So, as far as the deeds are concerned, all that's left is killing wolves and killing spiders. I may as well go right now, no pun intended. Take out a bunch of spiders and get the 5th gear. Take that back to Thorin's, maybe look for some more copper along the way. Then come back down here manually because the thing's on cooldown. And then we will go into the center, do a couple more quests. Finish off the epic in here, the prologue. And then we're going to get told to go to Bree. I won't do all of these, I'll just finish off in Princess and I'll do the rest while you're not looking. Alright, that will do. Yeah, we need to work our way. We need to fill that bar as well to become a master. That unlocks the next one, so at least I can start mining barrow iron. I can start smelting that, and I can also smelt that as well. No reason not to. And once I have enough money and once the sale comes online, I think I need to purchase carry-alls. Just to make my inventory a bit easier to manage. I mean, it's typical turbine. I think it was Turbine who introduced those. They put all this shit in the game and then you can make the problem go away by paying money. Alright, straight ahead. I see wolves or spiders, they're getting murdered. Bird attacked me that time, it wasn't my fault, I swear. Right, where is this chest? Who are you? I genuinely don't recall who you are. You're not part of any quest that I recall. Alright, should be directly ahead. It is. Hold still, fellas. Cool, so now that we've done that, I need to shrug my shoulders and go all the way back up here. I think I'll hold off on that just in case we get trolled at the very end of the quest chain and get told by whoever to go have chats at Dwarven. If that happens, I wouldn't be happy, so let me hold off on taking the gear back for now. Do the sensor stuff first. We should be on level for the sensor stuff anyway. And yeah, there's no wolves in there, but there's plenty of spiders. There is definitely a den of wolves in the elf area, right at the very southwest. All the way down there somewhere. I can grind wolves there very quickly if needed. Their spawn is a bit slow though, and it's in a starter area, which is why I don't like doing it there. Plus this gives me more opportunity to look for more copper and barrow iron. Like so. Thought that was another player for a moment. Excuse me. Alright, we're not going in there this time, we're going south. There's 5 places we need to explore in here. I don't remember my grind routes relatively well, where these places are. And I've got a feeling the quests are not going to lead me to all of these places. So I may actually legit need to explore a bit in here, which I don't want to do because this place is quite dangerous. Even if we are on level, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, northern barricade's done. Let me bring that up. We're going to take out some cave claws.
Stay a moment, friend.
Vile milk-eye cave claws that have been burrowing beneath the barricades. If we take down an arbitrary number, that will fix the problem. Got us.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
And I'm sure you've got some text there that explains it, but yeah, you're afraid of spiders. That's it. That was my guess. You want me to take out the spiders just because you're afraid of them? Goblins.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
Going to deal with the real threat, that is to say goblins. Get in there, break some heads. Yeah, okay, defeat the leader, but he will respawn for another player, I'm sure.
I am at your service.
Langlass is a queer source. That's terribly judgmental for you, sir. He's a fine fellow, though. Yeah, okay, fine. So you want me to murder some goblins? I can do that. I'm very good at murdering things. Alright, fellas. You're level 150 and there is a spider directly in front of you. Do you not see that there? I've got to do everything around here, chat. Absolutely everything. Alright, that's one done. Say I have goblin problems, but I don't see any goblins around here. Also, I don't remember where they are. Something coming up here. I've got vague memories of where I need to go for the explorations here, but I am struggling. There he is. Prepare to die. Oh. Oh shit. That almost killed me. I'm not out of this yet. That legit almost killed me. What the fuck? Okay, AoE is indeed dangerous. What the hell? That almost happened. If that had happened, I would have re-rolled, and I'm not even joking. One of the titles you can get, which everyone wants, because, you know, it's very easy to get and everyone should have it, is to reach level 50 without dying. By 50, I mean 20. I don't know why I said 50 there. It's not even remotely difficult, and I almost just threw it away right there. What the actual fuck was that? Okay, well... Let's need to murder some more goblins and spiders. Southern Barricade, Tamagor. Stop telling me the other ones. These are all melee. I've got a feeling one of the places here can be accessed in an instance, which is good because going there leads me to a bunch of elites on the landscape. And that's probably going to get me killed. Spider Den is near the southern barricade, I recall that much. I think that's it here, maybe? Yeah, I'll definitely grind the spiders here. It's a relatively easy grind. Ooh. Why it's here, one resource is spawning here. Don't know, but I'll take him. Yeah, that's the southern barricade that's blocked off. Did I see copper a moment ago, or was I imagining that? Right, that's the southern barricade that's explored. This here is a spider den. I'm not fond of spiders, but dead spiders I'm okay with, and I'm about to create a lot of dead spiders. As long as you know they don't murder me, which can happen. Definitely get ambushed by about 4 or 5 in quick succession twice. It's very good if you're a heavy DPS AoE, but... yeah, here we go. Just gotta be careful. Die, please. Yeah, I wasn't joking. I think there might be one more wave that spawns after this. Like that. Another one? Okay, I don't remember that one. If I approach that cocoon, we'll get a queen spawning or something? No. Yeah, that just put a massive dent in the deed. We're almost done now. It really is as simple as just coming here and grinding them, as long as you're high enough level to handle it. Yeah, they're only level 11, but they can get big on you very quickly. Especially if you're a light armor class. Right, that should be it. Some more money. Now, where... I believe there is one of the explorations up that path there. Crookdale, Amonthang, and Tumagor. I think Crookdale is one in the very center, which is awful. Yeah, I'll take you that out. Stingers a range. That's Monthank, that's one of them. Need 2 more. Sapper, I'm going to keep my distance. I've learned my lesson. Right, the quests are done. I think I know where the other one is. We'll just go and do that one. I just wish the sun would rise before I end the stream. Probably go for about another 45 minutes, maybe an hour, but I'd like to knock off the rest of these quests and then go to the elf area, do explorations there, grind some wolves, then take a look at Yondershire. And I do mean take a look, because I won't be passing through there today. Right, I have solved your spider problem, and I have solved your milk-eye problem.
Well met, friend.
Patching up the barricades, fine.
Greetings, traveler.
Yes, I've killed your spiders. You're a wuss, you're not Australian. I have murdered all these goblins.
I am at your service.
I'll take those gloves. Keeping the goblins at bay until the winter, fine. You want me to go back to Langless? Really? Langless is the Rangers, to be clear. I ain't going there yet. I'm pretty sure if I go this way... that's going to be Tum Agor or Crookdale, take your pick. I think it's Tum Agor. There should be 2 guards here, they haven't spawned. Either that or someone's in there murdering them all. Okay. I'll go back to Langless then. I don't want to go back as to Thorin's Hall, simply because there's a good chance we need to go back there anyway once we're done with the epic quest chain. Game, thank you. So I'm reasonably certain that Langlas is going to lead us in an instant to get to the last area inside that horrible area there. I'll try going there on the landscape. We're going to run into a bunch of elites, and they can kill me pretty easily. Alright, looking for wolves and copper. Not done by a long shot. No, not that. Not that. Oh, not that at all. Wait, did I just get... oh, I got acquaintance with Thorin's Hall. That's points as well, and that's reputation. That's good. Known friend. What have I done? I've done known. Yeah, I've been working on Thorin's Hall rep by doing these deeds. It gains something. It's a start. There's a long way to go. But I'm looking for this, damn it. Hurry door. That one. Need to take out 60 wolves. Alright, Ranger, we have been to the center, we've murdered a bunch of goblins.
How can I be of service?
So dwarves and elves have raided their forces. They should have done that a while ago.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Many Longbeards, yep, okay. The dwarves and elves are on their way, but we're going to be doing our own thing. Skorgrim Dowerhand will die in Wrath Tarag. I mean, he was already dead, he was resurrected, and no, he's not going to die here. Spoilers.
Greetings.
The combined armies are assaulting, which we will not see. Well, let's do this.
The combined forces of Lord Dwalin of Thorin's Hall and Durungur Whitethorn of Dwelan prepare to march upon the goblin army of Rath-Tarag.
Can you see the armies, chat? This is our army right here. Right, so the elf prince is here. Well, let's do this. Oh, yep, there's our army there. Brimstone doing work. Dwarves and elves standing together, not murdering each other. Maybe there is hope yet. Yeah, we go up there to get into the center, and if you're on landscape, it is awful. He's not in trouble. Okay, maybe he is. Get out of that, fellas. That shit is lethal. Rest a roll in the fire, sure thing.
Stay a moment.
The fuck is that message? Heartsucker Thorin's Hall is now recruiting volunteers? No idea what that's about. I kind of want to believe that's like a kinship message, but it could also be a festival message or something. Strange. The goblins have captured a woman. I'm a woman. Rios, I'm a female dwarf. Oh, it's that so-and-so. I forgot about Sarah Oakheart.
The shadow must fall.
Father leads elves and dwarves to rescue Sarah Oakheart. He never returned. We must find and rescue her. Once she is safe, we continue our search for Skorgrim. She is the worst, chat. She is the absolute goddamn worst. And this here is Crookdale, which will knock off our exploration deed. Like that. Virtue cap reached. I don't understand that. Like, I would think the virtue experience goes elsewhere into one of the other virtues. So I'll go check that out once we're out of combat. We must help her. Do we have to? That was very fast. Couldn't even read that. Alright, get the hell out of here and do not come back. She's gone. Yeah, it's a trap, isn't it? Yep. Oh, let me murder them, please. Yeah, you know you're not killing this guy when he doesn't have a health bar. And when he starts using +5 dread or above. I do legitimately need to be careful when we're suffering dread. If I approach that thing, we get +1, I think, yeah.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
He's escaped? I mean, he just walked off there. We can chase him, surely. You think Ered will be safe? No. Alright, let's get your father out of here and we can report back to the ranger.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
I really don't give a shit about Frodo, though. Who's Frodo? I have no idea. Also, who is speaking? I have no idea. They've unlocked the movie The Hobbits to leave the Shire. I forgot about those movies.
How can I be of service?
Alright, so we lost many elves and dwarves. I don't care. I didn't die, so it's fine. Worried about the lands of the south. Must send word to my captain. Your captain, of course, being Aragorn. I must leave right away. Am I prepared? No, I've got to go back to Thorin's Hall first. Let's grab that.
Would you do something for me?
Yeah. At this point, once you've completed the epic prologue, you go to the Prancing Pony at Bree. Bree? Whatever. A captain or ranger they call Strider must be notified of the threats posed by Skorgrim. He won't care. Didn't really have a victory, but you know. Travel far to the east to a place that men call Breetown. There you should seek out Barlaam Butter. He's the owner of a tavern called the Prancing Pony where Strider has lodged in the past. Blah blah blah. It's a long journey. Yeah, this is a festival event going on in the background here. It's a long journey, but we can fast travel there, but I'm not going to. I'd prefer just to go back one last time to Thorin's Hall. And then what I'll do is I'll turn in this quest here. This one, Someone Worthy. We've got to do that just down south here. That's Dulond, I think that was pronounced. Then I need to quickly explore the places and knock off this exploration deed. That's literally the last one that I have to do. I need to murder some wolves, and that will clear out Ered Luin for now. I say for now because Sana is involved, and we can't go there because that's a level 40 something. Yeah, to finish tonight, what I'll do is I'll turn in this quest, finish off Ered Luin, and then I think I might just go for a ride through Yonder Shire and the Shire. I've never been to Yonder Shire. I don't know if that's above my level. Hopefully it's not. If it is, I might be using that swift travel after all. But I think we'll take a trip through the Shire. There was a video game released recently called Lord of the Rings Tales from the Shire. Apparently it's absolute rubbish. And people who played it said, look, just go to the Shire in the MMO. It's so much more cozy than anything in this game. So I'll do that to finish. And the next time, if there is a next time, depending on how I'm feeling, we might do some questing in the Shire, we might do some questing in Breland, we might go to the Old Forest, I don't know. I can say though that I'm enjoying playing this game again. It's mindless, dumb entertainment like most MMOs, but honestly I am enjoying it. Still 25 minutes on that cooldown. You want to buy that for 500 gold? I mean, don't get me wrong, that's valuable and I understand why you want it, but 500 gold? Has inflation hit LOTRO as well? Basically, once you hit a certain level, I think it's level 15, if you grab all of the maps of Ered and all of the maps of Moria, that is 20 LOTRO points for no work. If I was to teleport to my house right now and pick up all the maps out of the chest and hold them for just a moment, that is 20 LOTRO points. You do need to be a certain level to grab them though. I've got some more, but not enough. How many do I need? What's 400 divided by 8? 50? Yeah, 50. I only create 22 at the moment. Is that definitely right? 8? Oh my god. Brain not work good. 50 times 8, yeah, that's 400, so I don't know what I was thinking with my math earlier, but I need 50 of these. I can only craft 22. I need a lot more copper ore. Yeah, this guy here. I've never seen him before this playthrough. And I should take this, shouldn't I? This task.
Take a moment of your time.
I didn't take that. I really should have taken that. Basically, he can increase the difficulty of the game, and the idea is you pick a difficulty before level 11, and you keep it there. I chose difficulty 1 Adventurous. There's some D titles for that. There's some D titles if you choose difficulty 3. The idea is you choose it, and then you never drop it before you hit level 50 and level 130. I would have liked to have done Fearless, but I mean, I almost just died a couple of minutes ago in the center section, so yeah.
Greetings, traveler. Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
Yeah, open the vaults. It's quite a distance away on the other side of Thorin's Hall. We're upstairs. We need to pull the levers right. Make sure you get the levers right. We'll have to come back here so you can reset the gears. Perhaps those clues you found in the boxes will help with the order. I didn't even know they were clues, but I'm sure if I go in here, it's going to tell me about them. You found these clues etched in the faces of the gears. The axe bites deep before first light of the sun. Let's take a look at that one first. Luin, I'm leaving and not coming back. Not until like level 40 or so when I go up to the Misties, and then I get told to come back. I'm leaving and not coming back. You don't care. Right, what am I doing here? Axe, sun, jewel. Jewels are only found after hard work. We failed. I'm a dumbass confirmed. The clues are not in order, are they? Showing 7 to 2 active quests. Yep, that's LOTRO for you. I'm sorry, I have an intro quest. Never mind.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Okay, so. The axe bites deep before first light of the sun. The sun rises after the moon is set. A jewel may be found in the light of the sun, so the jewel's after the sun. Jewels are only found after much hard work, so that implies that it's the last. Before else, the silvery light of the moon can be seen. So the moon is first. The sun rises after the moon is set, but the axe bites deep before first light of the sun. So axe. Then the sun. Then the jewel. And now we can open this thing. We took a large, crude black rock from the vaults. Can you explain this?
At your service and your families.
It's one of the greatest treasures of all of dwarves. The story goes that Durin himself hewed this from Gundabad, the mountain where he first awoke. That's all the way over here. It's somewhere up here. I've never been here. This entire map, been to Lothlorien, South Mirkwood, gone south, never gone north. This is all new content that they've added.
At your service and your families.
It's the most ancient artifacts of the dwarves, and basically the reward is the friends we made along the way. 6 fates or that. I'll take the DPS, thank you. It doesn't matter. We'll replace it shortly. Okay, so at this point, I need to finish off the deeds in Ered Luin, murder some wolves, head south and check out the elves' places and do the explorations. And then I'm just going to go for a ride through the Shires. Oh, excuse me. I'll probably call it quits when we get to the Prancing Pony. Maybe a bit earlier if it hits midnight before then. It is 11:05 where I am right now. And it's dawn, we can actually see. I saw that quest ring and thought, ooh, something to do, but no, you want crafting. I don't do crafting. Not on stream, anyway. Excuse me. I was hoping I'd hit level 16 there, but we did not make it. Yeah, I think this will be the last quest that I do, unless I see if it's interesting or continues a chain. That'll be the last one that I do for this region. Nice. It's 27, halfway there. It's 29. Couple of walls around here. Alright, the dwarf starter area is done. $140 level mariner. Why? Steadied? What the hell is that? Probably something unique in that class. Dwarf area is done. Let's go check out the elves. There's a path somewhere there. I can't see it. Plus, there's a copper deposit here that I want to grab first. There we go. Next question, where are all of these ruins? I remember correctly, Dole Ring West is to the west. I know where the vineyard is. I don't recognise the other two. Actually, one of them's going to be the starting area with the wolves, which I want to grind. They're probably out to the west here. Yeah, I know they are. That way, though, I think leads back into the centre section. I do not want to go that way. This here is the place where I need to turn in that one quest. A little delayed there, game. Ered, Luin. Yeah, someone worthy. I'm looking for it there, I can't see it. It's like staring me in the fucking face. This is where the elves settled. Yes, I saw that copper deposit up there, but I'm not going to go for it. And yeah, this is quite dangerous. There are no guardrails here, meaning that if the game lags, I can go flying. Level 9, good. Alright, you.
What do you need?
Not give that bow idly to the first man you met. You want me to
Stay a
go...
moment.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. That's part of the quest chain. Plus it's level 15 and we are on level for it. In ages past, you honoured your fallen companion with a sword placed at his grave among the mounds of the Yadain, which is now coated in whites. We'll go back for that. Damn it. I thought I was done here, but no, we've got to go north one more time, I think. To where the whites are hanging out. And then grab the sword. I think we just give that back to the guy. We don't have to go all the way back down here. Well, I have to come back all the way down here anyway to do exploration of the ruins. And then once that's done, I can finally leave this accursed place. Yeah, I'll kill you. So is it coming to 3 hours? I've already had a shower tonight, so I think I'll just keep going. I'll go till about midnight, maybe a little bit longer. I do need to log into work anyway, so... You can attack me, it's fine, you can't dismount me, you're a bird. Oh god, where am I going? Is this place safe? Yes. $34. I need 50. Girlfriend sword. I get through them without aggroing that white? I did. Right, sword is gathered. And now I need to give him back to this guy who refused to bow. Why? Because reasons. The elves are weird like that. Something, several ages old traditions from 5,000 years ago or something. That's how long they've been alive. This one should take us to level 16. Alright. You useless bastard. You useless to Langless. You're useless to myself. You're useless to yourself. You gave me a bow.
You leave me to my misery.
And I'm being told to give you this sword of your ancestor. Gave you the bow and honor of your great grandfather. Whatever. Have someday you'll be able to wield a bow. Whatever. You're a wussy, dude. Okay, we're done with the quests. There's no more quests to do. I mean, there's about 100 or so if I go into the elf region, but I don't want to do that. Well, it's not quite 100, it's about 50 or so. But there's no need to do those at this time. Hell, there's no need to do them ever, I think. It's bad enough to have to do the dwarves, I'm not doing the elves as well. I do not care about that. 37 ingots. I need to find the ruins of Dol Ring West and Thamglare. That's not how you pronounce that, I know, but I don't care. I do want to activate the Stable Master here though, and in the next region as well. What is that particular deposit? Am I seeing things? I'm totally seeing things. Oh my god. So the Stable Master should be somewhere smack bang in the middle here. Yeah, if you start as an elf, this is where you begin. I don't know if this is where high elves begin or not. You've got a quest. There, you got multiple quests. Though you're a homestead person, never mind. Let's play with you.
Greetings to you.
Greetings and goodbye. There's a bunch of quests down there, which I think are not... no, they're all festival quests. Never mind. Maybe we need to do the quests further south before the other ones pop. That's Dol Ring West in the background. Let's explore that place. We'll just murder this wolf first. There's going to be a few more directly to the south. If I remember correctly, this place is overrun with goblins. Okay, that's been explored. I thought there were a bunch of wolves right here. This is not the grind area, to be very clear. The vineyard, the vineyard, the vineyard. What was further south? Possibly down here. There's a whole bunch of quests you can do at the vineyard. If you are doing the, I'll call it the TP grind rouse. This looks promising. There we go. There's goblins, there's all sorts of creatures there. They're all fairly low level, and it's good time. No wolves, really? think I'll get dismounted here, but it's fine. This coming up is Thamgalair. There's a shit ton of wolves around here, and these count even though they're grey. That's a quest item. Delivered to the elf camp at the northern edge of Nen Hilleth. What a coincidence, that's where I'm heading next. Yeah, don't need to do this one. I'll do it, I'll turn it in, but I have no interest in what he says. There will be wolves in here. At this point, I'm mildly OP for this section. That feel when the rats survive, but the wolf doesn't. And yeah, I don't know what these tokens of heroism are. I do know that if I turn the difficulty up, we can get them. But I don't know if they're random drops from enemies. Like if I just keep hitting enough mobs, they'll drop some tokens or something else perhaps. I need to do some research on that. That's resources up there. Walk it off, you'll be fine. Percy Ace. I wish I could craft that up, but I can't. Let's grab you. Two more things to do at this point. Firstly, we need to go to the southwest here, where the arrow is pointing. It's like a little valley here. Is that survivable? Yes, very much so. Yeah, they're all pests here. This is the enclave of Nen Hilleth. I don't really see any ruins here, but it is what it is. That will knock off the final exploration deed. Just like that. Lots of marks, lots of rep. Need to return this to you.
How can I be of service?
Something goblins, I don't care.
Will you lend me your ear?
I don't care. And this is the issue. This place is crawling with wolves. And you often get grinders and or noobs here who are just grinding them for TP like I'm doing right now. Hopefully that guy is just questing. Level 9. Fearless. He's braver than I am. Or she. You're in here at level 9 though, that's way too high. Normally come in here at maybe level 5 or level 6. 7 tops. Level 9? Right, well hopefully they don't have any objections to me killing all their wolves. Last thing I want to do here is circle this place a couple of times, kill the wolves. I need to kill 28 more. Make that 27. Make that 25. Need to wait a bit for them to respawn. And then after that, we'll go for a ride through the Shire. I'm a tad OP at this point. Virtues. Play and murder at the same time. Oh, look at this and murder at the same time. I don't want to fucking put points into compassion. Compassion's for... I nearly said a bad word there. Let's put that in. This is useful. Actually, tactical mitigation is good. Give me some wolves, please. Trying to read and murder things at the same time. Fidelity. Let's work on that. Excuse me. The wolves do not normally take this long to spawn. I just want to kill 19 more and then leave. And when they're grey like that, they don't give any experience. And they do not aggro on us because we are way too high. They're trivial mobs. I believe... oh god. Fearless +3. You're a Bjorning. Bjorning? Hopefully they are not... How about thee? I do get experience for that. I wanted him to hit it first. If I was to murder that in his presence and he doesn't get a hit off on it, then he doesn't get any credit for it. If we both hit it at least once, then we're good. Yeah, that dude can turn to a bear. This is me being polite, chat, trying to give him the opportunity to attack and make sure that he gets some credit for the kills. He's doing no damage because he's playing on Fearless +3. Hopefully he got a hit off on that. That should have counted. He attacked. Right, he's going to speak to the quest givers, so I may as well murder these dudes. And I think what I'll do is I'll leave this area and go back to the previous ruins because there are some wolves there. Although we're almost done here. 3 more after these. Oi. You're in line of sight, figure it out. Alright, 2 more. We have 2 more here, we got 1 there, and that guy's still attacking, so I'll leave him be. I'll just find 1 more wolf on the way out. And that will officially do it for Ered Luin. Just need to do Slayer. That will be done with Wolf Slayer, and then that will complete the Meta Deed. We don't get money for that, unfortunately, but we do get a lot of experience for our virtues, and we also get a rep for Thorin's Hall. Plus a warm, fuzzy feeling that we're doing the right thing. Even though that involves, you know, murdering thousands of innocent animals. You'll do. 2,800 rep, holy crap. Motes of enchantment, no idea what they do. No idea. But elfsmiths can exchange them, apparently. Deeds of Ered, have they changed that? Race and social. Nah, this is still old. They haven't added stuff to here, like they haven't added, Eredvith, or however you pronounce that. They have not added the angle, they have not added Yondershire. That's all relatively old. You don't even get a title for that, really? 300 marks and that's it? That's bullshit. I mean, my main is the savior of Ered, and that took a long time. No, I'm not getting the Sunshine title, that just sucks. Yeah, if you start as an elf, you start here. And you have quest givers all over the place here. I think that guy is your epic quest giver. He points you on the way. We have another hardened traveler here.
May Governor.
Right. Where the hell am I going? I'm going back to Dalond. I think I will get my hands a rest for a moment.
What do you need?
Let's go this way. And then from here we need to cross the river. I've not been in this section in God knows how long, but it used to be that this Ered Luin area was isolated from the rest of the map. So you went this way, you walked through a loading zone, and then you popped out at the Shire. Specifically, you popped out at Needlehall. But they have now made this one seamless map. Where we can go here, we can go to Evandene, which is not somewhere we want to be at level 15. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. Just to finish the stream, what I'll do is I'll wander through here. Hopefully this is low level enough that I can survive. We'll go through the Shire, we'll definitely survive that, and then we'll go to the Prancing Pony at Bree. Alright, dismounts. It's crossed the bridge. It's time to say farewell to the Blue Mountains. We probably won't come back here for a very long time if... Well, we will come back, but not for ages. There's no point. Hello? Horsey 1. Getting closer. So, how do we cross? Start on the left. Moments. So the elven housing is on the right hand side. And going beyond here. That gate is still there, okay. It used to be that going through that gate prompted a loading, and then you popped out at the Shire. They've not changed this part at least. But everything beyond here, I don't recall if I've ever traversed this area or not. Me saying I don't know what level it is basically me saying I don't know what I'm walking into. If it turns out to be high level, I will GTFO. Who are you?
Could I take a moment of your time?
Quest level 20, that's concerning. This area is just beyond the bounds of the Shire. If you're looking for the Shire proper, you have to travel a bit further east. You'd recommend stopping yonder Shire to rest your feet before you continue on. The best of the bounders all patrol there. Talk to Salga. No, not doing that. I do recognize those places as being no bossable. Interesting, and somewhere around there, but this looks like it might be level 20. Join the bounders though.
Could I take a moment of your time? Good day. Might I
No,
have
we
a
can
word
pick
with
that
you?
up at the Shire, plus it's quest level 7. So this here is all news to me. $42 ingots, but I don't think we'll find copper here. If it's level 20, So we're in the Shire, but this place is called Yonder Shire. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Gold is tier 3 and we have level... These levels are like... Oh fuck, these enemies are like 7 levels above me. I'm legit terrified. This is where I should be fast traveling to Bree or to the Shire. I should be avoiding this place like the plague. If I get through here, it'll be a miracle. And yes, I will re-roll if I die. You won't see me do that on stream, though. Fuck me. This was a mistake. The Undershire was a mistake. It's nothing but trash. I'm playing hardcore? No, I just went into a zone in between the starter zones that they added, and it turns out the difficulty of the zone is not a starter zone. Like, this here is a starter zone. This here is a starter zone. To get between these two zones, I have to go through here. That is not a starter zone. We do have swift travel so I can avoid it, but I've made a terrible mistake and I'm shitting my pants. I'll re-roll if I die. I'll re-roll if I die before I hit level 20. Just because there's a... Fuck me. Just because there's a... Oh god. I've got to get out of here now. Just because there is a title, like I'm of the 7 stars, there is a certain title that I can get if I do not... die before I hit level 20. Looks peaceful. These dudes have red titles. They're 6 levels above me. But it could be worse, they could be purple, but red is just as bad. My god. Just keep my eyes peeled on the radar trying to find a way through. That looks like a bad drop. Not heard this music before. That's new. Harvest flies are onto me. You think if I talk to them, they'll seem reasonable? I mean, that's possible. I mean, it'll work for a very short period of time, I think, but... It won't end well. Holy shit. We're only... Fuck me. Let me go to that town. There's a stable master, though. Sights of Yonder Shire. I don't care. I need to get out of here before I die. But it looks cozy. But these enemies want to fucking tear my face off.
Good day.
I'm not spending a mithril coin. Pay to win bullshits, get out of here. Let me see if I can make the next town. If I follow the road, maybe it'll be okay. I wanted to go for a peaceful trip through the Shire to finish the stream. I did not want this shit. Alright, a quest giver, that's a good sign. Where's the stable master? Further ahead. Ah. Some of them don't attack, they just threaten to attack. Others will attack and then maybe they'll talk to me after I'm dead. Alright, you.
How do you do?
Really? Yeah, okay, minimum level 20. This is telling me I should not be here. I should have just swift traveled to Bree and immediately ended the stream. Made some terrible life choices, chat. Yeah, this place looks gorgeous in the day, doesn't it? I need to be on the other side of this river. I was not expecting it to be level fucking 20. 20 to 24 rather. I was thinking maybe 18 at worst. No, this is not a starter area. I sort of recognize that bog. I don't see many enemies ahead of me. Needle hole should be up ahead. That is needle hole right there. No, that's a little delving. Where the fuck am I? I am much further south than I thought I was. I'm here. But dynamic layer bullshit. Yeah, one thing they haven't really got right with these damn maps is how they link together. Back in the Angmar days on the original release, it was done very well, but I thought I recognised that as bog. But I'm down here, which is a little delving. Like that bog there is the same there. So Needle Hole is actually around here on the map. It's not showing up. So really I just could have gone north from No Bostle and then followed this path and I would have been safe. Okay, well I'll try and interpret that map some other time. Right now I need to change my pants. And then we'll just go for a nice comfortable ride through the starter zone of the Shire. Through to Bree, which is also a starter zone on that side. Gonna hit number lock. And now I can just relax and take in the sights. Yeah, when we entered Yonder Shire, it said the Shire, and I guess it counts as a Shire. But when this game came out, this Shire here was the Shire. This is where the hobbits live. See purple text. If I see purple text, that's bad. So I don't know what these things are. I should know what these things are, but I don't. I mean, I get it. These are the old servers, but I don't know what purpose they serve. No pun intended. Alright, let's go east. Spring carcass indeed. The servers are gone, dusted, never to be seen again. I know Bounders Bounty is a thing, but again, they've added so much bullshit to this game that I don't know what any of it is anymore. That hill there is where the Tooks live. And Bilbo is just over this hill here. should be collecting copper as well. Every time the level cap goes up, the guards go up to level 100 and whatever to match the level cap. All the copper is in the Shire, apparently. How are we looking? 43. 45. Yes, so this is Hobbiton here. And Bilbo's place is just over there. Can't see it from this distance. I think we'll go say hello. Pretty sure there's always a festival going on there. So if you've read The Hobbits, this is Bilbo's place, just up here. Specifically, it's hiding somewhere here. There. No? What's happened to Bilbo's place? I've forgotten. It's been a very long time since I last played this game. That's a cellar. Where is Bag End? It's up here, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm so lost. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's Bilbo's place. Found him eventually. And the party tree is below. So from here, if we wanted to, we could walk from here all the way to the Black Gate of Mordor. Granted, I'd have some problems such as purple and red enemies, but it is possible. What the hell is this? I've got no idea what that is. It's going to be a quest thing or a party thing. Anyway, I need to get to Bree before it hits midnight. 10 minutes. I don't think I'll get there in time, but it's fine. It all falls under Shire, okay. Interesting. So I looked through here, I couldn't see yonder Shire. Swanfleece and Cardland, that's new. I believe we can go south from Bree, which is entirely new. That seems to be the only new zone. I've seen all the other ones here. Let's get rid of that. I'm blocking the view. Someone's role-playing. The Shire looks lovely in the day. How many now? 46. 4 more. How far in is it? Can't be that far in. It's not. $47. Was Yates? Don't attack me, otherwise I'll murder you. I'm very good at that. Also, you are a deed for this section, so I'll probably come back and murder you anyway. Once I've leveled up a bit more. 48, so yeah, I think at this point, I can check. I need 3 more ores. Is that math? Yeah, 2 make up an ingot, so I need 3 more. I'm not convinced I'm going to find them before I hit the end of the Shire, but that's okay. Just make a detour this way, perhaps. Oh, I want those 3 more, damn it. Pretty please. Please and thank you. Please. I want those 3. I said I didn't want them, but I want them. There's brigands over that hill. Come on. Please. I may as well get this exploration done. Old Odo's leaf farm. I'm going backwards now, damn it. I'm gonna get dismounted here, but it's fine. No, never mind, we're fine. I just want 1 more ore. Fuck me. I've just done a loop for no real reason. No, I don't want branches. I can't do anything with the branches. There we go. How many? 3? 3 will be very nice. Just saying. There's another one over there. Game. Alright, that gave me 2. So as long as I reach this one without someone else yanking it from me, we're good. Right, that will get my prospector up to mastery here. I'll do that while you're not looking. Yeah, I'll probably cut off stream, and then I'll hit make all, go downstairs, do the dishes, and then come back up here and shut it down. So that was a completely unnecessary detour, but you know. Let's try that again. That one's respawned because the game hates me. And yeah, if I hate myself, I can do all the quests in here as well. Go through the epic prologue. It's going to end the same way. Not with Skorgrim Dowerhand, but we're going to get told to go to the Prancing Pony at Bree. That's basically where chapter 1 of the epic starts. That one's also respawned. Fuck. I should also be speaking to the stable masters here, but I don't want to. Not tonight. The only one I'll speak to is the one on the road to Bree. At the workers' camp. Well, you're right here, I may as well speak to you.
Just a moment.
Where's the bridge? I've forgotten. Bridge is there. And the ferry is further south. Brandywine was also the name of a server back in the day. Rest in peace. We're in Breeland, a massive zone. Starter area is around our chest and to the right there in the Chetwood. Dynamic layers again. Holy shit, the game is chugging. And all of this stuff over here is slightly higher than level 15. As we go north, it gets worse. You go over here, it gets pretty bad. The Willowwood, what the fuck is this? Okay, that's new. I haven't been there. I think I've passed through there once or twice, just because I'm like, oh, this is a new area. Let me check it out. But I do not believe I've done any questing there. So I couldn't tell you what level that is. But this is basically a 15 to 22 zone, or a 1 to 22 zone, when you consider Archers and Chetwood and everything else. The Barrow Downs are pretty scary. The Old Forest is not too scary. It's just freaky in there, but we're not going to go in there today. Yeah, we're roughly on level with these enemies as we come in, which is much safer than Yondershire. Holy fuck. That was terrifying, chat. And so I'll grab the silver and any barrow iron that I see. At the eaves of the Old Forest. We're not going in there tonight. Too dangerous. It's a distraction. I can't get distracted. I have to go to the Prancing Pony. The face of Middle Earth depends on it. What's happened to the music? Come on. Alright, so we've officially hit midnight. Let's go to bed. So just on the left coming up is going to be a stable master. And just up ahead we have the town of Bree. Right, a stable master is in the middle of the road.
What can I do for you?
Just unlock that for later. Yeah, over the hill there somewhere are the Barrow Downs. We're not going there today because that place is scary. There's undead in there. That dude's just taking a nap. I could probably murder him with no risk really. Yeah, if we go there, that leads towards the Barrow Downs. We'll go there later, I promise. That got de-equipped. Don't know where those came from. Don't really care. Where's my barrow iron? There. Not paying attention to the map. Trying to organize my inventory. Sapphire Shard. It's been a while since I thought about those. Shards and mithril flakes, I remember those. Don't remember what you use them for though. Guaranteed crits on crafting perhaps? Oh. How about thee? I've officially murdered something in Breeland. I've arrived. So this here is Bree. It is a massive place. And this is where the game's probably going to chug. Can we see the Hobbit door? I don't see the Hobbit door. It's described as this door being a massive door with a smaller door for the hobbits. Yeah, this is basically the gathering place in Ered. There'll be other places to the east, but this place is very popular. Always has been. Right, there's a bunch of stuff I need to do here. I need to speak to my trainer. I need to speak to the mayor. So right now I need to speak to the... What the hell is this task quest?
How can I be of service?
I mean, I know there's stuff I can do here and that's mostly useless, but... I don't know. The prancing pony. Let's dismount and go inside. That guy looks very, very dapper. Smoky his pipe. Rotating on the spot. Alright. What do you want, you fat sonso? Looking for Strider, not business, blah blah blah. He's a strange one. We won't listen to him, absolutely not. Yeah, I'll equip that in a moment. In the common room, turn left down the hall and keep on until you can only go right. Follow straight down that hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider's in the room to the right of the stairs. Got all that? Zardos. Forward, an uninvited guest. Is the brooding sort? Yeah, he's one of them rangers. He is, calls himself Strider. From the common room, turn left down the hall, keep on until you can only go right. Follow straight down that hall until you're at the foot of the stairs, and Strider is in the room at the right of the stairs. Got us. You got that? I don't. Who are you? Someone's there, but maybe they're not spawning for whatever reason. Maybe they've been removed. So where was I going? Left, I think. Left was mentioned. I've got to admit, I don't recall the interior of the prancing pony looking like this. Go to Gandalf's room, really? Okay, they've changed this. Because it used to be that you could never access Gandalf unless you had an appropriate quest, and that was the game's way of trying to, I'll say, segment their movements. Like, for example, Gandalf turns up in Rivendell, Gandalf turns up in your mother's bed, basement, whatever, sex dungeon, and you couldn't enter this room unless you had a certain quest. So you couldn't see him here unless you had a very certain quest where it made sense for him to appear. They've changed the interior of this place for sure. If they haven't, then my memory's going. Right, you.
Your tidings are grim.
If Skorgrim escaped, then we can assume that he'll want vengeance, but we won't care about him until chapter 5 or so when we're in the Misty Mountains. Spoilers for later. I need to use my courage once again.
There is little time to waste.
And this is the first pass. Well, it's not the first part because we did a prologue. But this is the epic quest. Book 1, Chapter 1. Zauland's Lord fled to Breeland. Captain of the Nine and Nazgul are mentioned. To the east of Bree, there is a Blackwold camp which my men have been watching closely. Shadow has recently spread across the camp. I believe it is here that Armdir has gone. Who the fuck's Armdir? I have no idea. I didn't do the men intro. Otherwise, I would know who Armdir is. We must end Armdir's life, if it can still be called living. We'll wait for nightfall. You know what? You give me the opportunity to murder someone.
Are you ready to leave?
Armdir and the Dwarf Lord have gone into hiding. Yep, let's go murder him. I'll do this and then go to bed, promise. Well, I'm not going to bed, I need to do dishes and then log into work, but you know. Let's help Strider murder someone.
And the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwolves' camp. But not all is as it seems.
It never is.
There is evil afoot.
It's very cold. We should split our strength. It's a terrible idea, but whatever. Always freaks me out when I see my name like that. Here we go.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, he's fucked off. Can we go? Yes, thank you.
Are you ready?
It's time to deal with the brigands. Can do. I'm very good at that. Wolf has gone mad. We need to slay brigands. We're not doing that tonight. We need to find ruins. We're not doing that tonight. It's running. These guys are way below level. And I didn't get experience for that one. Guards are not really fighting back. I don't need rest.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
I definitely want to use that. That is a deed. Yeah, not doing it tonight, but I may as well do that. Hopefully this guy doesn't die while I'm doing this. History of the Dunedain. Rangers. We just toss you a heal. That is something I can do. Most characters, or a lot of characters, they cannot heal others, but I can. What's going on here? Blackwold Informants is, being molested by Skorgrim. We just toss a stun at you and we should be fine. What is that? Oh god, it's that one. Random enemy drops. I'm not going to rest, I just want to get through this gate, although I would toss myself a heal.
Stay a moment.
Who was that dwarf? Strider just talked about him, dude. Although I don't know if he mentioned it to you. It's a long set of stairs, holy crap. Where even are we? Ostbaranor. Over there. Really? I don't think we can come... Yeah, we can't come through this gate unless we're doing the, instance. Fucking Nazgul. Again, servants of Agmar. Okay, never mind. I thought he was an important character. No, he's dead. Right, you're recently turned, so you're weak. Nice. Interrupted his induction. Right, that dude's dead.
It's a sorry day.
Let's get out of here.
It's a sorry day.
Yeah, this area is inaccessible unless you're in the instance, I think. I didn't recognize
The
those stairs.
Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
But you'll never see the Nazgul in Shire, and they'll probably get interrupted by all those rich tin deposits.
Alas for Umdir.
Right, Umdir is dead. Don't care. The Nazgul across the river. Yep, we know. Take that one. I think our next task is to speak to one of the hobbits.
I have a task for you.
Constable Underhill. Yeah, that rings a bell. Let me equip that. He's going to go east and watch the road. Wars are by nature honourable, cannot be dominated by the will of any. Yeah, this one's special though. Being told to speak to a constable at Combe. Investigating the blackboards. Don't exactly know why. Oh god, it's
What
teleporting.
road did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
It's that prick. Yeah, this is where I'll call it. We're getting teleported to Combe. Which, to be clear, is not far away. I'm not going to speak to Constable Underhill twice because...
What can I do for you?
Oh man, the game is lagging badly. Yeah, let me just go back to Bree and I'll call it there. I'm enjoying playing this. It's stupid, dumb fun, but I don't care. Well, I don't even know if it's fun or not, but it is something that I'm enjoying revisiting after all these years. This was basically my comfort game when I was going through some very dark times about a decade ago. And coming back to it's not bringing the dark times back, so, you know. This here is the arse end of Bree. Actually, no, that's not true. The arse end is on the far side. Oh god, lag. Prancing Pony's somewhere up there. Probably just go back to the entrance and find the forge. My trainer is somewhere above me. This is the arse end of Bree. It's like a seedy section. I don't think there are any enemies around here, but it struck me as a very unpleasant place. I see the place is called Beggar's Alley, so maybe just ignore everything I said, please. Please don't cancel me for that, chat. Yeah. There's a lot more to the south as well. There's a few places to the north. Although I don't know if we could just ride north and leave here. Yeah, the north here is not gated. We have this hedge that runs all the way around here. And there's gates on the right through those little passes. Okay, never mind, I'm full of shit. We've also got this gate here. Trying to get as high as I can. Don't remember this area. Where's that? It's like a weird playground area, and then our shed is beyond there. That's the starter area. Alright, I am going to call it there. Big thank you to anyone who's actually watching tonight. I don't understand why you are, because I stream terribly at the best of times, but this was just something random, something dumb that I wanted to do tonight just because I felt like chilling, so... Thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out in chat, thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it, sincerely. Thank you. I don't know if I'll stream this again or not. I might do later in the week or maybe next week, I'm not sure. Plan is tomorrow I'm not going to stream because I've got a meeting on Wednesday morning which I have to attend because I called the meeting. And Wednesday we'll play some more Riven. I have redone my notes a little bit. Let me just see if I can bring those up without losing everything. Yeah, I spent some time doing my notes, but I haven't actually done them the way I wanted to do them. I want to go back and look at my footage and check two things in particular. I'll talk about that on Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, I'll see how I'm feeling, what I do, etc. And Saturday, Sunday, we'll stream some more Hitman. Kebab, you enjoyed that. Dude, thank you, appreciate it. And if you are interested in this game, there is currently a code on install which will give you most of the contents for free, so go check that out. That said, I think it is still fairly scummy with respect to how much inventory space you get, character slots and that sort of thing. But it is a massive game, there's a lot of content, and if you're interested in MMOs, theme parking MMOs that aren't RuneScape, then maybe it's worth checking out. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world right now. And I'll be back online with some more Riven on Wednesday night. See you then.